How does a company that made playing cards in the 1800s make so much money with video games and virtual workers now? No, we're not talking about an old artifact that has been lost. Nintendo is the company in question. It has been around for 130 years, but it is still changing the way people enjoy entertainment. Take a moment to think about that. 130 years. A lot of tech companies don't even last 30 years. Nintendo, on the other hand, has survived countries, wars, and whole generations of kids' childhoods, and it's still at the top of its game. How did they do it? Let us go back to 1889. Nintendo began in Kyoto, Japan, as a small business that made handmade Hanafuda game cards. There were no video games back then. Electronic entertainment seemed like something out of a science fiction story. What's interesting, though, is that Nintendo wasn't afraid to change. The company tried many things over the next few decades, including cabs, instant rice, and even a love hotel business. Some business ideas failed, and others just barely made it, but one thing was clear: Nintendo has never been just a card company. It had to do with show business. With the rise of video games in the 1970s, Nintendo made a move that would change the course of history. They went into the game business and had some early failures, but Donkey Kong was their big hit. Not only was it a hit, but it also presented the world to Jumpman, a little guy in overalls who was later changed to Mario. Ever since then, Nintendo has done more than just make games. They made money by selling icons. Then the NES, or Nintendo Entertainment System, came out. It was the first game device for a lot of people. It wasn't just fun for kids, it summed up a time. Oh, Mario, Zelda, Metroid. Nintendo did more than just make games. They made worlds. Getting rich never made them lazy, though. Nintendo didn't try to make graphics or processors faster or better like other companies did. Instead, Nintendo worked on making games fun. On being creative. How they make their goods feel like magic. That's why they made weird gadgets like the Wii, which hadn't been taken seriously until it sold more than 100 million pieces. That's why the Nintendo DS, a rather strange handheld game system with 2 screens, sold so well. Also, don't forget about the Switch, a system that you can dock at home or take with you. It didn't try to be as powerful as PlayStation or Xbox. It just changed the way people played games, and it worked. There have been over 140 million units sold so far. Still, Nintendo has been around for a billion years, and it's not just because of its products. It's about the people. Franchises. Feelings of nostalgia. Their library of intellectual property is unlike anything else in the game world. Animal Crossing, Mario, Zelda, and Pokémon. These are more than just games, they're cultural events. Many people grow up with them. When they get older, they show them to their own children. Fans keep coming back because of memories, happiness, and an emotional link that goes beyond pixels. Now? Nintendo is growing into tourist parks, movies, and goods. The Super Mario Bros. Movie did really well at the box office. The Nintendo world is making childhood dreams come true. They're making stories into environments, just like Disney did. All of this from a business that used to sell handmade playing cards in Japan during the Heian period. Nintendo's history isn't about following a trend. It has to do with starting trends. About changing all the time while staying true to one thing: having fun. They did something wrong. They've had failures. They have never stopped trying new things, though. And in a business world where companies want to make money quickly and become famous fast, Nintendo plays the long game better. After 130 years, they're not just alive. They're doing well. Fun will always be in style, no matter how much the world changes. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.